Yo, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it ain't. Just go ahead, pause it for a second. Phone them and phone them Mets. How y'all doing? And y'all could go ahead and read with Pooda Laflair, Pooda 300, whatever you want to call him. He came out and spoke on that earlier today. I was out with my son, so I didn't get a chance to report on it. But it was one of them things, when you got an opinion or just something you want to say to somebody and you wait till they finish talking. That's kind of what I've been doing with this topic. And the reason that I had to hold on to it for a while because it shows the other side of success. When you can't take everybody with you, but you always shout. As far as rappers now, we're not talking about actors and lawyers and shit. When you're a rapper and you make it, everybody, or you might want to take everybody with you. And might be a lot of people who done no wrong to you, and they just feel left out of the whole equation. Pooda Laflair was one of those dudes who've been getting shouted out in a lot of people's songs, but Lil Durk especially. Even recently, Pooda and Mooda responded to something where Lil Durk shouted their name out in the song, but not really a shout out. It's like he was saying he don't know what happened to him. And so they responded to that. And today, Pooda Laflair was feeling some kind of way because even though it's like a few days old now, the story of Osama signing the OTF before Lil Durk blood cousin, THF Mooda, as well as Pooda Laflair, the two guys that he was recently mentioned in the Lil Durk song. Before they got any shine or any type of support from Durk, he going to support an outside person. That's how they feeling. But instead of really, I didn't really get it because Lil Osama got his own bag. He got his own following. He got his own wave. But usually a lot of stuff that go on behind the scenes with these rappers, like actual bags that they have, especially fighting this case, paying a $300,000 bill with no other cash advance coming from another label, far as his label that he signed to, because he is signed. He wasn't dropped in nothing like that. That's how he's able to pay that $300,000. That probably set him back to the point where now he got to sign another deal. And depending on the kind of deal that rappers initially signed, go back to Chief Keef / 1017 Glow Gang, rappers already be signed. Chief Keef wasn't dropped yet. He was signed by Interscope, and he still signed with 1017. So it's possible for rappers to do that depending on what type of deal they got. Or 9 times out of 10, if a rapper signs another deal while they sign, the label that they initially signed to is going to be eating off of that as well. So I kind of felt like it was a win-win for both. Lil Durk get to reap the benefits because Lil Osama can make hits. He's a good artist. And the same with Lil getting another advance, to kind of come back from that $300,000 loss he took. But just to speak on Pooda Laflair and THF Mooda, I know y'all been holding it down for Durk for a minute. But you got to think about this, Pooda. Pooda and Mooda, that's crazy. But Pooda, I'm going to try not to get tongue-tied with this shit. You are in a wheelchair, Pooda. You got to keep it real. You got to keep it real. It's only so much you could do. Like, if Lil Durk signed you, that's just to keep you afloat, to make sure you got some bread so you can eat, go buy the newest shoes that'll never get a crease in them, no pun intended, nothing like that. It's just that when Durk signed people, at this point in his career, I feel like he trying to make an actual, reimbursement. If he give you $100,000 or $50,000, he want to be able to make that back double. And he probably just don't see that with you. Just being set up with the whole physical limitations, and that is no diss. It's just me really speaking. Like, I can see Durk keeping him close to the circle, but not signing him to the point where they got to have a label meeting about man, what's going on with Pooda. And the same with THF Mooda. I don't understand why Durk ain't rocking with him or signing him because his music go hard. Mooda with THF, and we know Lil Durk affiliation with THF, Zoo, and everybody over there. So I don't understand why they haven't had the best relationship, why they been, it ain't been no features and no collaborations or no real official cosigns from Durk for Mooda. So that's a little weird to me. It got to be more beneath the eyes of what we actually see. And then besides that, we can go ahead and speak on the fact that Lil Durk signed a dude named Coke Killer. Coke Killer, he's Folly Boy. He's from in the 50, 55th, 56th area. And you can honestly make the argument that Lil Durk might not be able to recoup off signing him because I listen to his music. It's T. He go hard. But the wordplay, when I listen to rappers and musicians nowadays, I look for the wordplay. What's your vocabulary? How many syllables do you use? Could you make a word? Could you force words to rhyme? I look for shit like that, and that's why different rappers be standing out to me. And so I guess it's just one of those things. Lil Durk just didn't really see no type of financial gain from them. But I don't know why he signed Coke Killer. Get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about that because I'm baffled. I'm gone.